expect from the insurance industry this time around. But let's shift focus to the commodity markets now. Manisha is here with us in the studio to tell us about the one commodity that she's tracking today and could be the big one of the day. Manisha, over to you.
Sonia, thank you so much for that. You know, the way we look at copper as a barometer on where the economy is going, same way when you look at the agricultural commodities, you look at cotton prices here because that's a discretionary spending. You see textile buying or fabric buying only when you are looking at good market economics there. So for cotton prices, we are looking at an 18-month lows in the international markets. For the Indian markets as well, the kind of rebound that you're seeing is coming in after a big sell-off that we have seen here. So when you look at this week, we're down by nearly 7%. And in the last 1 month, we're down by 19% when it comes to the cotton prices there. But it has to do with the weak export orders that we are seeing. The retail demand hasn't been picking up as well. And the strong US dollar continues to weigh on to many of these commodities. For the Indian cotton prices, we've come down all the way from all-time highs of 52,000 rupees per bales to 32,000 on your screens here. There have been reports of soaring operational costs as well. And the demand in the downstream industry also is reported to be on the poorer side. When you look at the spinning mills in the overall Indian markets, we do understand that there are capacity cuts of nearly 40 to 60%, especially when you look at Andhra Pradesh, which is like a hub of cotton and textile there. There are mills running at 50% of capacity, something that they have been reiterating for many of these months now. There are 125 textile mills in Andhra Pradesh, and they tell us that the capacity of this is 34 lakh spindles. And amongst this, nearly 100 of these spinning mills are actually working with 50 to 60% of less capacity there. There is even slower demand for cheap polyester yarn. So the retail buying really seems to be slowing at this point in time, weighing onto the cotton prices there. If you look at the overall production this time around, last year was 31.5 million bales. This time around, we're looking at a higher cotton production as well at around 36 million bales. The October rains did lead to some buying in case of cotton, but the assessment is that there is not too much of damage on cotton, and is the reason you have seen some sell come in there as well. This is what the spot prices have done. We started Jan with 60,000 rupees per candy. We saw an all-time high of 1.10 lakh rupees per candy and currently trading at 70,000. And this is for October. When you look at November and December pricing for the future months, it is as low as 65,000 on the lower side. So the expectation that the cotton prices could decline further from here.
All right. Manisha, thank you very much for that. You know, the market here, meanwhile, is right in the middle of the range. The day range is from the high to the low 60 points, and we are exactly in the middle of it. The high was 17,330. The low is 60 points under it, and we're at 17,300. 30 points off low, 30 points off high. You need a break above the high to perhaps give confidence that one can go long and make money from here. So one needs to wait for that. We'll see if that happens. But for now, it's time for a quick break. On the other side, it's our segment. It's the economy. My colleague Lata will discuss